Hello.
Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender, with and on behalf of Bird.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning, your name?
John Bird.
Thank you. What are we doing?
Your Honor, I did reach out to Ms. Cinda because we did not receive discovery in this matter. I have since spoken with Mr. Bird, who states this is a reauthorization case. So I did,
Oh,
both are. So I did go back to look through our file, and I cannot confirm for one of the cases that we did represent them. I believe it's my understanding from him that we did, but in terms of looking through the file and matching the dates that these have alleged to have occurred. So that's the first thing. These
just so I'm clear, what you're telling me is that you may not have discovery because you had a bit of a record on one of these.
Your Honor, I'll make this easier. It was resent yesterday for both files. What was I didn't realize it was the same in evidence. Once we did a new meeting, so it should be released yesterday.
Got it. Okay.
still not in my file as of last night when we met. I will check again. I have not checked this morning. So I am asking for some time for that, but I would also like to address bond. And if I could have
Oh.
one moment.
So if you're gonna get the discovery, here's what I want to also make sure of. I don't mind adjourning it out, doing that, but I want to make sure if Mr. Bird's indicating that on the previous ones, that the public defender represented, that there's not going to be an issue. What I would like not to run into, if we can avoid it, is all of a sudden you're here on both cases, but now you have a conflict, and then it's put out, and then
Yes,
it's further delayed.
that
But we don't know that yet.
Yes. I do not believe that we have a conflict just based on my review of our representation of him in the past,
Got it.
and that it's
Okay.
the same complainant.
Okay.
Currently, or pardon me, we very recently represented him on a probation violation involving the same person as that.
Correct.
Okay. Then I'll adjourn this out to May 7th.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, could we have a shorter period of time? And I will explain that in part. Even
go ahead.
even just a week would be fine. That is because Mr. Bird is the complainant in a matter involving this same complaining witness. This is a 2024 case. There is currently a matter where he is the victim, and this morning I was able to find that case and make copies of the register of actions for both Your Honor and the prosecutor. And he has been attending all of those court dates, but there is a concern that part of this case was dismissed in 2024. And I was able to confirm, as my client told me, that just before the meeting with the friend of the court in their divorce slash custody proceeding, that the complainant came to the Washtenaw County Prosecutor's Office almost 2 years later, asking to have the matter reauthorized. As it states in the report, that does not mean it's not any less serious, but it is an interesting state of affairs. And he has a pretrial on the matter where he's the victim. He's been attending each of the case, all of the
Is
hearings.
that case?
That is in Wayne County, and that is on May 8th. And like I said, I was able to print that out for Your Honor and the prosecutor this morning when I found that.
And Your Honor, I will say for the record, I spoke with the victim myself before reauthorizing this case, and she indicated to us that at the time these cases were dismissed, she was extremely terrified with the defendant and was not comfortable proceeding. She now has a better support system around her, and he had continued to harass her in the time since these cases were dismissed, and now she felt more comfortable and safe proceeding, and that is why these cases are now back before the court.
I also have, and I did not, because I'm not trying to retry the custody case, but I do have the recommendation where she speaks about what a great father he is and all of those things. So I wanted to,
Other than a terrible maid,
you
right?
can be,
That's it. So I don't know what that has to do with it.
but
I'm not a family court, so I don't know what
Yeah.
that means.
but my point being is that I'm only trying to address these as far as bond and to have a court date next week so that he will be available to go to the pretrial hearing for the case where she hit him with her car,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
So
definitely.
that's set for the A.
That is set for the 8th. So if we could have a 1-week adjournment.
Any objection to it?
Mayor, the discovery was sent yesterday, so we should have everything.
I'll adjourn it 1 week out to the 30th.
And Your Honor, we would ask that the court, considering how old this case is, and that in terms of since that case was dismissed in 2024, there have not been any allegations or cases as far as Mr. Byrd. The only cases have been I believe there are 2, but definitely this one pending, where Mr. Byrd is allegedly the victim. And so with that, I believe that he can abide by any orders, no contact orders, or whatever the court would say would be appropriate, so that he can continue to not only pursue this case, but also his rights as related to being a victim in the other case. And so we're asking for personal recognizance.
Sounds.
I'm gonna object. This is 2 cases of aggravated stalking. In these cases, it includes threats to the victim that include the defendant texting her, "If I see you in Ipsy, I'm walking you, bitch. Don't be home. You need to learn to keep my name out of your mouth." That he will. Everyone in the victim's car with her will get hit. And then this case came back to us with the victim because she informed us, and this was in a Washington measures report that is going to be edited with a related report, in which she was still continuing to harass her, showing up to her unit unannounced and calling her, looking at her social media posts. And that is why this case is dead. So I do have concerns first, given that even when the were dismissed, that pattern of harassment did continue. And I have concerns for her safety.
You know, there's no allegations of any of those things since 2024. These are allegations from that case from 2024. We have not had any cases come forth. Pardon me?
That's not what I'm hearing.
December of 2025, that was in a different case that I somehow didn't get added onto this one as a related report. That includes allegations of him coming to her unit in 2025, December of 2025, and continuing to harass her. So I will add that and get that citizen today.
Your Honor, that was after those other matters were dismissed, and there continue to be parents together. But if the court implements an order, a no contact order, then he will abide by that order.
This, since I'm adjourning it out the 1 week. 30th. I'll just adjourn it out there. At this point, I'm going to deny the motion for bond reduction or modification of bond. Let you take a look at that other report, see whether or not that other report is relevant to your bond argument.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls case, People versus Jeremy Shue.
Your Honor, this morning, Mr. Guyton will waiving the preliminary examination. We've submitted a preliminary examination form waiver.
Sorry, you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
Yes.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed.
Yes.
You understand that you'll not have that hearing and that you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution. People also waive their right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on count 1 with counts 2, 3, and 4. Follow.
What is good? I'm so sorry. What was that?
What are constitutional for?
Those are misdemeanors.
Okay.
Joy, pardon me. Your Honor, we acknowledge receipt of the information, waive its reading on the record, And at this time, my client wishes to stand mute and have the court enter a not guilty plea in his behalf.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea as to all 4 counts. Pretrial will be set for
May 4th at 1:30 with Judge Hamud.
May 4th, 2026, 1:30 before Judge Hamud. Bond will continue.
Your Honor, we have also submitted a
I signed it.
wait order. Thank you so much. So he signed the order regarding treatment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Robert Ellman on behalf of Miss Olive in case number ending in 1321. Your Honor, Mr. Kolovos was here. He is representing Miss Olive on the other case. However, I was informed this morning that he is taking over my case as well. I believe he filed an appearance. He has asked me to stand in on these matters.
Well, he'd have to file a substitution, first of all.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm working with what I have here.
It's pretty much the call of my given day or any day for me.
So
All right. So you're looking for an adjournment.
I know that I had Mr. Kolovos fill out a couple of green sheets. I believe you have those in both files.
Should have the green sheets.
Yeah.
Mr. Clovis was here.
Where'd he go?
He indicated. I told him if he
He had to go someplace else. The judge would be upset if he didn't go there.
correct,
So what am I supposed to do?
apparently not
I'm-
upset.
I'm kind of inconsiderate judge.
Your Honor, on
I'm
behalf
to change that whole.
on behalf
I'm-
of Miss Olive, I'm here and I'm happy to see.
No, I'm not. Miss Allen, you understand, what's his name? Clovis?
Kolovos?
He's gonna be representing you on both matters? Is that your understanding? All right, do you have any, for the purposes of an adjournment today, do you have any objection to Mr. Alman stepping in?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. All right. Did he indicate to you as he headed off to the other judge that he likes more? How much time he'd need?
No, Your Honor, I believe maybe sometime in an early May date, maybe mid-May would be fine. I don't know.
Your Honor, I spoke with Mr. Kolovos this morning, certainly don't want to put words in his mouth. I think that we're getting pretty close to a waiver being included here between the city. Sorry.
Are these the only cases holding you, young lady?
Yes, sir.
Are you still being?
That,
Let me double check, and I believe she has
I'm done with
probationary matter.
oh, she's serving time on probation violation. All right, then I'll adjourn it to May 7th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Both matters. 26, 9 a.m. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's it for me. Have a good day. That's it.
Here.